Hello to you beautiful beings of light and love, truth and trust and harmony, all of you peacekeepers and travelers, fellow travelers upon this earth. Thank you for joining me on my channel. If you're a first-time follower, welcome, and I hope you'll stick around for more. We have been doing a little series on your soul matters, and it's your soul self that we're trying to integrate, the aspects of you that in particular are connected directly with our Creator, our Father, Mother God, whatever term you have. Use it and exchange it for mine. It all means the same thing, and it comes down to the same energy of love that our Creator has for us. So you're a soul having this human experience. I've established that with you, and if that right off the gate doesn't resonate with you, then then stick around and just see where this is going, or you can, as you would, move on. So we're working to create change. We're attempting to manifest our greatest selves, and in doing so, aligning with the energy that is our Creator. Having a soul means that you have guidance from the most powerful thing in the universe, and that is our God. That is at your disposal. Since I've come back, I'm having trouble with my mouth. I'm sorry. I've been gone for a little bit, so we're getting back in the swing of things. Working with your source, your Creator, is something that's relatively easy once you have been practicing it for a while. And like anything that you want to learn, it requires overcoming the initial obstacles of learning. There's always a little curve that takes you up, 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 and it feels like a climb. And then once you get to the top, the view is pretty spectacular. And that's what's about to happen if you follow the guidance that's being provided here and in other channels on YouTube and other places. Creating change can be hard, and that's a word that most people use. I change hard to challenging. Let's call it your greatest challenge in this lifetime. If you're ready for the changes and would really like to see transformation in creating your most incredible life that I don't think you can possibly imagine. If it's outside of something that we've been living or have known, then we're stepping into the unknown. So we finished up last time with realizing that you really need to feel good, that our energetic source is one of absolute positive creativity and joyous, harmonious, loving energy. There's nothing negative about any of those things. And so we're attempting to achieve being happy and feeling good. So we've worked on or looked at, and we're down to the last critical kind of stages here in developing or devising your plan for moving forward, is that you have to have a motivation for change. If you don't have a motivation, it's like trying to navigate someplace far away that you've never been without GPS. You're going to have lots and lots of starts and stops, and you are going to take all kinds of roads that seem like it might be headed in the right direction, and you'll end up backtracking and coming back over and over and over again to where you are I call that bumping up against yourself, because you're the only one who knows where you really want to go, what it is you want in your life, what your desires and wants are. So if you have been feeling bad now, when you start working this process and you begin defining what you want and getting clear about it. If it's a new house you want, you have to be clear about what kind of a neighborhood. Maybe you want a view of the water that's in a reasonable price. And things like if you're living around water all around you, but everything is really high priced, it doesn't mean that you're not going to find something that's reasonably priced, or that somebody's going to drop into your lap in a price range that you can manage. So be definitive, be creative. Let your little inner child go out and play when you are writing down what it is you want. That is right in alignment with your Creator and being creative. You're accessing that aspect of you that's right in harmony with our Creator. So knowing what you want, staying the course, knowing what you want, being definitive about what you want it to feel like, matters a whole bunch, because if you're feeling bad and you have doubt, fear, or worry, it just isn't going to happen for you. Those things can't be present in order for you to create. That's where you're leaving. That's back over here behind you. You're in this process because you want something that's over there, and you keep looking back here. It's going to happen. You have to become aware enough to realize how you're feeling, that you're doubting this process, that you're fearful of it, and that you're worrying about whatever it is you're going through or experiencing. It is a process whereby the more you do to help yourself feel better along the way, and it can be small things, little positive affirmations. I often say to myself, Claudia, you're doing okay. You didn't come in with a manual. That's one of the things I love to say is, I didn't think or realize that I could have used instructions like I do when I set up the video recorder. There's still a camera. I can't hardly work because the instructions are pretty lengthy, and I'm just a little slow on the uptake at this stage of the game. But if you understand that it's a process you're going through, and recognize when you can that you're not feeling how you need to feel to be in alignment with, in harmony with what you want. So that's one of the things that's very important. And so that's my first, our next step, right? You need to know what it is you want. You need to have a whole list of all the positive things you can imagine about it. I don't care if it's a castle up on a mountain and that there are guards at the gate and people waiting on you. That matters not. You just have great fun imagining and feel what it's like while you're doing the imagining. So that's the first step to bringing it into fruition for yourself. The second is that alignment I'm talking about. You're an energy system, and everything around you is energy. It doesn't matter. It's the physics of the planet. There's a cause and effect thing, and all it's energy. So if you are putting positive attention into what it is you want, thinking about it, imagining living there, imagining having people, at the gate trying to get in, and they have to pass the guards to do that. Have fun with it. It's all about the fun. It is not about when I say protection, it is that you are always safe and in harmony with an energy and a frequency that is going to maintain that for you. So alignment is about feelings and emotions. So getting up to the level of where our Creator is operating when He put together this planet and He put together you and me, it is all about how it feels. Make sure that you write down that you feel relaxed and safe and at ease and peaceful, and that there's a harmony within it, and all of those kinds of things. And then you have to really be feeling that. So that's the first thing, is getting into alignment, and it is being passionate about what you want. If you find that you are on this journey and doing this process and that you really cannot drum up the passion, then I would suggest you take a look at your list of wants and desires and make some rearrangements or work it for a week or two with a different one of your wants and desires. It needs to be fun and exciting for you to do it. You're like a child when you're doing this. Children they haven't put constructs and barriers around those thoughts. The thoughts that we have that weigh us down are the thoughts and the constructs, barriers, beliefs, and things that are limitations that we've put around ourselves. We've enforced them ourselves. And so if those are the things that are weighing you down, that's one of the reasons we're looking at what you truly, truly want. And so that you can move away from that. And as you move away from it, you'll bump into things that cause those beliefs, constructs, all that information to come up. And it's going to present itself so that you can say, oh, there you are again. I don't want to, right now, that's how I'm feeling. I'm looking back here. I need to come back over here. And you need to shift the focus of attention into what you really want. Again, we're going back to that GPS. If you have not devised a good, solid want, and desire, that GPS is worthless. It's going to lead you to things that are leading you back to where you've already been. And the effort here is, and it should not be a big effort. I'm telling you, if you have fun with this, you're going to enjoy it. And the reason you're going to enjoy it is because you're going to begin receiving what you put out. If you put out that you really want a harmonious relationship with your boss, and you begin, or your coworkers, or your spouse, or partner, or the neighbor, or whatever it is, the thoughts are important, and then you have to imagine feeling, and you can drum up a feeling from your past in which you were able to recognize those solid feelings of being so, having them feel so wonderful. You can do that. You can put the image of the person, place, thing that you're attempting to move beyond within that at some point, and just keep at it. You'll get there. You realize that on this planet is a cause and effect, and so energetically what you put out is exactly what you're going to put back. So going back into doubt, fear, and worry, that you're going to get more of that. You put out more positive, harmonious, loving kindness. You begin doing small acts of kindness. I travel around usually with a little sandwich bag that has a sandwich in it. Maybe I've done health related things, shampoo, toothbrush and toothpaste, smaller versions, little wet wipes to hand out to the homeless. I've done, a sandwich and an orange so that You know, when I'm at a stoplight and somebody comes along, I can hand that out the window to them. Those are good, positive acts of kindness. The next item is that you declare it into being. So you've written down your wants and desires. You've made a list of their attributes. You've begun realizing the positive attributes of them, and you declare it into being with positive affirmations. I am living abundantly and generously and sharing that energy with others, and it pleases me. That's an affirmation that's positive. So declaring it into being. The the next step is that you have to believe. You have to believe that you are moving in the right direction, that what you desire is coming to you. And the more you have a belief and stick to it, have the faith that it's coming, it is going to enter into your perceived reality very quickly. Very quickly. Little things are going to begin to happen, and those little things are going to be, they're going to show up unexpectedly. There'll be synchronicities that will happen, that will show up, that you will recognize and understand. And so, you know, when you're in a positive place, those things are going to begin to happen. And the more you can stay in a positive place or recognize a negative place and shift yourself out of it fairly quickly, and just stay as long as you can in a happy place. Follow the signs that the universe provides. Your inner guidance system, your connection with our Creator surpasses anything you could possibly imagine. And what the desire is for you by our Creator God is nothing short of miraculous. It seems miraculous, but you have within your cells the God code, a gene that is directly linked to who gave birth to us in the beginning. I mean, you may have chosen this life, and you may have chosen your parents in whatever circumstances, but I promise you, the code is within you, the manual is within you, and you're learning to exercise it, make it stronger like any muscle. And the heart is the final thing I want to tell you about. Love is the ultimate manifester. The more you love yourself first, be kind and gentle. Know that you are learning, growing, shifting, evolving. If you're watching this, then you have gotten to a place where you know there's something more for you. You just maybe aren't sure how to access it. And hopefully these steps and this guidance will help you. Feeling good is of the utmost importance. Love is the key. And the moment you begin really understanding that you're growing and evolving, as if you have children, or you have a puppy or a kitten or fish or whatever, and you see them grow, and there's stages that they grow through. There's an evolvement process. Children don't have the barriers and the constructs that we have grown up around, all of the things that we've come to know or think or believe. If they're not allowing us to grow in a positive direction, then challenge those thoughts, beliefs, and constructs. So that's it for today. I hope that you, let me just check and make sure I've covered everything I wanted to today. It covers in brief all that we've been through together in these last four, this video and the last three before it. So thank you for watching. And thank you for joining me on this adventuresome earth walk that we're having that can be rather difficult at times. And I think I mentioned to you when I came back from having a little bit of an absence that life can get messy, and don't I know it. So work yourself out of it, smile more, look in the mirror and tell yourself you are so amazing. You're an amazing human here having this experience. Thank you for joining me. There's more information about how you can reach me below, and be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Make comments, please. Let me know how you're feeling about this, how this process is working for you, and I promise I will get back with you on every one of them. So I love you this much. Those arms are around you, and thank you for being the light that you are, and I will see you in the next video.